Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. To the new people here, you are so much welcome. This is Home for Food and I would love it if you join me on this journey. So please do subscribe. Anyway, so I'm going to be showing you how to make stew, like vegetable stew for peas and courgettes. This green thing you see me slicing is called a courgette. That is the French name, though it's also called zucchini, the Italian name, which I feel like is more popular. Yes, so if you don't call it zucchini, you can call it courgettes, the French name. I prefer calling them courgettes. I don't know why. It's because mainly it's maybe what I'm used to. I literally grew up calling them courgettes. Anyway, so for this particular video, I don't need the whole courgette. I think you can see the entire thing is really big. So I'm going to slice like four, you see those circular cuts that I've made. I'm going to use like four of them or half of the zucchini. It doesn't matter. You just need to choose what is, enough for you. So for this particular one, I'm going to use just, half of it because using the whole thing would be a little too much and wastage. And I'm not going to use a lot of peas. So yes, I'm going to be using moderate. Now at this point, I want you to look at what I'm going to be using. Those are fresh beans, those are carrots, and that is some boiled peas and some onions. Now in a saucepan, I'm going to add some some oil. Look at me saying water. Oil in a saucepan, and the next thing you're going to do is add your French beans. You're seeing them? French beans, yes. You're going to stir fry these for a while until they are ready. I think you can see. And add in your carrots. Now these carrots are chopped. I'm going to go ahead and keep stirring the carrots as well. Yes, my dear. And at the same time, I'm going to be adding these. These are courgettes. Yes, my friend, there you go. I'm going to add them. The carrots are half cooked, so I'm adding in the courgettes. Yes, courgettes come in after the carrots. Anyway, while I keep stirring, I want to ask you, my darling who is watching this, to please give this video a thumbs up. Please go and like it, leave a comment, tell me where you're watching from, and let's be friends, And if you haven't yet subscribed, I don't know why, but please do subscribe. I'm begging you, and God is going to bless you for it. Anyway, so let's keep going. I think you can see what is happening. By the way, I prefer cooking on low heat because burning up vegetables is really a very nasty experience. So I prefer you keep using low heat. I'm going to try to make sure this video I don't cut it as much because I want you to see how this entire thing is done. So these are ready, and the next part is the onions. So this is different because in other videos I usually start with oil and onions, but for this particular video, onions come in after the vegetables. Yes, onions take a shorter time to get ready, so I don't expect you to stir it around for more than 2-3 minutes because you don't want them overcooked. It depends though on your preference, but overcooked vegetables, just don't cut it for me. There you go. The onions are looking very yummy. They are looking ready. They are braised enough. Yes. And the next thing you're going to do is you're going to go in with peppers. I had a little bit of yellow pepper and red pepper that I kept in the fridge. So I was like, let me use it for this particular video. So if you have some, you can go ahead and use. Though, if you don't have, you can use the normal green pepper. These are peas. Peas. Normal peas. I'm just adding my peas. They're already boiled, by the way. You get them and you boil them before you have them. I had some of them in the fridge, so that is why I decided to get them out and make this stew, my dears. Now, I'm going to keep stirring. Remember, the peas are already boiled, so you don't need to waste a lot of time on these peas. Now, at this point, you go in with your tomatoes. My tomatoes are grated. I used a grater on them. You can decide to cut them up. You can decide to blend them. It is all your choice. I just really prefer grated tomatoes. Yes, they are much better for me. Yes, tomatoes, you just need to keep stirring. Let it cover for a while the tomatoes get ready. Anyway, while I keep talking, please do subscribe. You've reached this far, so please do subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on my socials. Yes, now at this point I'm going to add this. What I'm adding is called Royco. It is a curry powder. It's a seasoning. It's mostly beef seasoning and tomato seasoning. So I'm adding it. And now for the special ingredient today. I'm using Madras curry powder. It's an Indian curry powder. It is really yummy. You should try it out. Though if you don't have it, you can use any type of curry powder that you have. There is Simbambili. There are many curry powders on the market. Just choose what you have and use that. Yes, I'm going to keep stirring. I think we were seeing how it looks nice. I know some people prefer thick, stews, but I prefer mine with a little bit of water. That's why you're seeing me adding some water, because I want mine to be thick, yes, but I don't want it to be extra. You get? So you keep adding little water while you stir. A little water until you get the consistency that you need. And don't forget to add some salt. And by the way, salt comes in last. It comes in last mostly because most of the spices are salty. So you need to first add the spices before and check how much salt is in it. Yes. Now, there you go. I'm almost done and it looks very amazing. I've let it boil for like 3 minutes on low heat. And this is what we have. Thank you for being here. Please subscribe.